Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth. Indeed. The festival's to—
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord—
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will all— Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way—
Of course we went! A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two, if there is another chance.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were Eve's—
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is—
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know the festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia—
even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel—
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-goods—
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey. I've already prepared a room for you to rest.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so—
Here we are. It's also—
It looks really nice.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next to—
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk? All of my friends will be working the festival. And Dia's still insisting on her covert—
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyars.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival. Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. Zero? Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad right up.
Traveler, Paimon.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep. Well, shall we? Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people now—
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian. So, what's the
It's another Sabzerus festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different— Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumera roses,
So, the Sub-Zero festival is—
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the—
Wait, but if that's the case, If Samara uses veg, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food? Like, oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon.
I hope your wish.
Thanks. All right, how about we all...
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at...
What's alchemical divination?
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a...
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably...
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the...
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected. And all that occurs can be traced...
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her... Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions.
Illusions and lies?
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to...
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay,
They say the Sabzerus festival was very lively a long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sabzerus would be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
What? Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda can. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sabzerus festival, the children...
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I come... All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Just what is going...
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sabzerus festival icon, and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can...
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple and...
Whichever one...
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors...
Ooh, those all sound...
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabu.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help! It's all right.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Attention! That's unfortunately lavender melon.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible...
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that...
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight!
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candy.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that. Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because...
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired...
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect them!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family...
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs...
Aren't your claws all dull by now?
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them. You're right.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I had...
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but...
Please, let me take a close...
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one...
About that. Well, I sold it, 'cause...
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of...
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my...
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission...
You're so unreasonable.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get him...
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition... Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest?
Truly, I'm sorry for the...
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that, Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me, so that I can live for that. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even... Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful, not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here. This way, when my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing... To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any... Oh, right! Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the dance of Sabzerus about to begin? Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to this...
Yeah, we should...
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage.
But the dance of Sabzerus is one of the key parts of the Sabzerus Festival.
The Sabzerus Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like...
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sabzerus Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but... You're right.
Art. Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wished...
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it...
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sabzerus Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's...
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we... Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance.
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the dance of Sabzerus so much. And I know how important...
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is... It would be too risky to continue the Sabzerus Festival at the...
If you say so. But... you can sneak out for the next Sabzerus Festival.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets.
A lot happened today. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sabzerus Festival a success. But Dunyarzad Dinnersod is running out of... Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun...
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dinnersod, right? Good morning, Dinnersod. Sorry we're late.
Not at all.
You seem kinda...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure! Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought...
They're all plants! Oh, Paimon's... Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast?
It's one of the Sabzerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize this.
Remnants appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of...
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking it up in a...
Oh, right. It means... But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I...
Guess that was still pretty interesting. So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget...
Yes, Knight Ferris!
What's going on?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sabzerus festival
It's all thanks to Miss Dunya. Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some
What's to pick? Don't these boxes all look the...
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor.
Ooh, how interesting.
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Ugh, why are those flavors even... Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants to eat the Sansetia flavor.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sansetia.
Ha-ha! Paimon, bet you had incredible luck. Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk... A feeling Speaking of... Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's what... In that case, Paimon also felt something. So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually...
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that burned thing that Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally... That thing? Are you really gonna eat it? Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible! We were just talking about how gross it looked! So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we are how about... Is sitting by yourself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dunyarzad. We meet at...
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully...
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh? Did some...
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I wore...
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only...
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilou's Dance of Sabzerus is about to...
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should... When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will publicly announce it later through the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform...
The Sabzerus Festival. Go celebrate the...
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing...
But you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand...
True, but...
The next festival...
Wait, what did...
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Dunyarzad? You still... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why Paimon stopped it. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find the...
Why does Paimon feel so tired? Anyway...
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the... Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? I have...
Not much if...
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random... And there's also lizard tail...
Huh? What were those last two? Ew!
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really...
Wait.
What? He was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they... Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some...
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know. What are you looking for? Why did we come? Traveler? That's... that this isn't your first Sabzerus festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do. What the? This is our 20th time at the Sabzerus Festival? Huh? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered... let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. What about everyone else? What? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a Samsara. You ask for the truth. That's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally... I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness... If we can break out of this samsara, I might be able to split as things are right now. She's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. You sure love to use weird... Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you... Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
We've already experienced the Sabzerus festival many times. The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god." The moon, illusions, and light. What's happening right now seems to have happened before. My mind feels exhausted, even though I have... That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within...
A time loop. You've given still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still Dunyarzad. The Sabzerus festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an Let's think about our current situation. To save and to do that, We need to figure out what's happening. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people.
Hey, it's you guys again. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvest... Huh? What brought this about?
To put it another way...
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want...
He actually has a point. True. Anyway, if this all really were just a...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment? Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate.
You're really excited about this, huh?
Help you?
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost what you just said.
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe...
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the...
When you say it like that, the divination does sound...
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears...
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling, we haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into Dia's... at this time of day...
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here!
Paimon, traveler. You came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could've went—
You want the traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnapped—
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
Tell her, traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known.
All right, so this is...
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type.
She's quieter than usual.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's...
I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here. We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh? I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or miss.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma.
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering...
Do you believe us now? The Sabzerus So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge cap? The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It can a gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's
So, this Nahida...
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as...
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for, but...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you...
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. What's happening right now? People in Sumer... My mind feels... That doesn't sound right.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from... Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around?
What's the point of doing...
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then this hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest genius...
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive... In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from...
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definite... We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may...
But we cannot lose all...
Paimon remembers everything.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it.
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our...
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth. So you should focus on other things. Don't get...
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go...
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt?
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword?
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. It's as if I've already used it to fight a count.
You're saying that although you don't remember you...
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there's...
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Frickin'... Whew, it's finally nighttime. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today. Do you think the Samsara has been broken?
Really? Good job on all that progress.
Hey, what kind of an answer?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that... How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just...
Okay, no more!
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your...
Huh? Hold on, what did you do?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that.
It's so strange and so against common sense that... Paimon's at a loss for words. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sabzerus festival every day...
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these
We're still in the same day! Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't...
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of... In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. Not...
Paimon's at the Duke did that!
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, in other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist.
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain an...
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we...
So, what's your new...
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of an... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operation. That doesn't sound right. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of...
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could... That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sabzerus festival has... But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia...
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true...
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again?
Right! She did help us find...